another episode of Podcast Set Stories, where crazy filmmakers talk about crazy set stories. You know how it is. My name is Hootie, and I have my two boys with me. I have Jonathan and Charles. How are you guys?
I'm great and adequately satisfactory.
Doing good.
Well said. We have our weed. What did we smoke today?
We chief chilled on
God.
I believe it was
Lemon
diesel. It was like sour diesel lemon kush.
Oh, it was good. It was strong for
great.
me. I don't know. I'm not
good
as
sativa that we try to maintain on here.
Got our creativity's
Sativa?
flowing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And today we have our lovely, very talented makeup artist Suzy with us. Hello.
Hey.
Thank you
for being on the show.
Right.
Thank you guys. I'm excited to be
I
here.
know,
Yes.
thanks.
So excited to have a makeup artist. Honestly, so many questions. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't even talk to makeup artists on set. I'm just a grip, and I'm like, they don't want to talk to.
It's a different world. Seriously.
Yeah. So
I always ask grip questions. I'm like, so what's this for? What is this called?
You're
like,
smart.
And they're happy to answer you.
Yes.
That's rare.
Because they're like, a girl's talking to us.
Oh, that's why. Okay. A pretty girl is talking to us. They're like, yeah.
I feel weird sometimes.
But yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself and like what you love about making movies. And do you only do makeup and wardrobe, or do you choose one?
I do makeup and hair.
Oh, makeup and hair.
Yeah. So then, depending the job, they need a makeup artist or hairstylist. I'm down for whichever, you know. But yeah, I'm a hairstylist. I work at a dry bar in Marina Del Rey, and then I also rent out a booth at a salon where I do like color cuts, you know, makeup, basically like your full service salon.
Wow.
You know.
So you freelance and do that?
Yeah, and then I
Wow.
also, on top of that, I'm an overachiever, you guys. I do a lot.
No, you're great.
I
That's great.
freelance and I do like weddings, you know. So I work with
That's a lot of work.
I work with another company, and so if they need people for a wedding, they'll ask me, "Can you do hair on this date?" And if I'm available, I'll do it. If I'm not, they pass it on to someone else.
Wait, like solo? You're the only makeup?
No,
on a
like
wedding?
no, like it's like a whole group.
Oh, okay.
But they have like a roster of like hair and makeup artists.
Oh.
So I'm on that roster. So
That's cool.
Yeah, like an on-call job, I guess you could say. So I balance all three of those.
Nice. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. You're busy.
I'm very
God.
passionate. I'm very passionate.
Makeup
That's good. Yeah.
So that's one thing that my friends know, that I like to keep myself busy.
Nice.
Suzy, she was on Set Stories, the pilot. She was our makeup artist.
Oh,
Thank
nice,
you.
nice.
And
The which one was that again? Remind me of the sex one.
It's called for both of them. The first one's dehydration.
The water
high
one, yeah,
spelling
yeah.
hydration spelled HIGH.
He's high right now. He can't spell the fucking word high.
Then hydration. And the other one is Escape from XXX. But I remember how many people are on there because I had to get all the food for them and all that. And I believe there was 29 people on set, and I think like 20 of them were cast because there was we had to recreate a whole set. And it's like, well, we have to make it feel like an actual set, so we need people.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people. She had to do makeup for all of them and make them look all distraught.
One person?
One person, yeah.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, I feel so bad, and we so appreciate
It was okay though, because it wasn't like they all had to be done at the same time. It was just like, okay, one was done, then I have like a little break. But then some of them are like really extra, and I'm like, dude, you're a background.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Did
need
they
lashes. Back to the story. You know, we're in the set, we're running behind, and then I don't know where the power goes out. You know, so we were already kind of stressing because they were like, you know,
They were late already and all that stuff.
So, you know, you already had that morning tension, like, okay, everything's not going as smooth as it should. And then the power goes out, and we're like, dude, what happened? We thought it was like the breaker, or like, you know, someone plugged something. Turns out a car down the street hit a pole and knocked the light for the whole block.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
So
Real life.
Yeah, and we were like, what is happening? And this was the summer in the valley, so
Oh my God. It was
you know,
freaking,
it's
like over
hot.
100
It was
degrees.
a big crew, so you know, we were all in huddled in, or like, don't open the doors, don't let the hunter
What?
come in.
Oh.
Like,
Don't let the, we got no permits. We got human trafficking in the back. Oh Lord.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I was working on a film in Santa Clarita, and it was supposed to be like special effects. And we ran out of time, and they literally gave me 10 minutes to try to make an eye look like it was popping out.
No.
Oh
their
my
eye.
God.
10 minutes?
Okay, and I was like, wait, what? Because I had prepared for it. Okay, I had prepared. I was like, dude, there's a process to this, and like I kind of like to study a little bit because prosthetics is not my forte.
And you have to prep like days before.
Yeah, so I bought like specific stuff that I needed for it, and so then as the shoot went on, I guess we fell behind, and they were like, I don't think we're gonna do that scene, and I was like,
Oh, no.
do you not know what I did
Oh my
to prepare
God.
for this?
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like, okay, and I was like so mad. I didn't want, but I didn't want to say anything. I was just like, dude, what the? I'm like, I literally went and bought a freaking eyeball.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, you have
you
an
know,
eyeball.
because I made the prosthetic. Like I actually made it, and then turns out they were like, okay, we are gonna do it, but you have to do it in 10 minutes because we need to be done by this certain time. And I was like, I don't think I could do that. You know, I was like, I cannot do that.
And how long would it really take you?
I would have done like a 30-minute job. Like that's still like a little bit of time, but I feel like it would have given me more time, like 30 to 40 minutes. Because I had to, glue everything, blend it, especially in the camera. Like blending was like my deal. Like I was like, I need to blend this to the gods, and then we're good.
You guys are painters. I love it.
So
I'm a cinematographer. When I studied cinematography, I studied a little bit in makeup. That's why I went to that seminar.
You did?
I did. Oh, big time. Cinematographer is responsible for everything you see. Our apartment, lights, makeup. You see actors close-ups. You know, like they're not like, oh, I've heard of the makeup artist for Revenant. She had so many stories to share about cinematographers. She's like, I would call DPs on their lighting situations. I'm like, good. You're like, the makeup that I put on, that lighting's not gonna work. It's gonna look like crap.
Yeah.
And you cannot edit. I mean, now you can, but like back in the kind of day, you couldn't really edit like faces. And, I mean, I couldn't. I always had problems with flesh tones and putting stupid colored lights on it, or even like in like fluorescence or something. If you want them to look nice and you have nothing else to shoot or something, I don't know. But some makeup artists, they like study, like lighting. And also, I learned like the more you can hide, like something like that. It's like something, if you can't really do the prosthetic well, you can light it to where it's kind of dramatic or whatever, to where you can see this like the good part. You can kind of cut it in half. It's like, oh, it looks, he's getting his eye cut out. It's not really happy. If you don't have time, like light it, like go to DP, light it better. I got 10 minutes.
Have you ever worked with like grip or like camera, the DP that closely? Because I've never really thought about that, to be honest.
I never have, because low-key they intimidate me.
Who, the grips or the DP?
The DPs, because
Oh,
they're so
no.
like vision, and this is what I'm doing. And
They're
I'm
in
like,
their own
but I love
zone.
it. I love it. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you're like super in it. But I'm like, I don't want to go and bother your little bubble, because I'm like, like, you know,
I love the
like
out
I-
here, makeup artists, CDPs, exactly. They're their little bubble,
Like,
little
you know,
camera
they're-
bubble.
Yeah,
They
they're
come out
roof-
to
yeah, totally. I
like I always
have to
hear
wait
them
for them to come out.
talking and like, oh,
Can't
you
go
know,
in
this
there.
and that, and I'm just like, okay, they're like really in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out my kid.
But like, don't you think that like it's a collaborative medium,
It
which is what I
is.
love about film, and I think we should like get into that more. I think our films are going to be much better than what we even think we can do if we're just like, I never honestly till right now I never really thought about the makeup artists like really collaborating with the DP and like the look of the face, which is what we see. That's what they do with the grips and the lighting and the gaffer. That's exactly what they do, but they never really talk about it like
Because they get happy
with
with their
the
little
makeup.
toys, the little lights, the
But-
little bubble.
Yeah, but makeup
They don't let makeup in.
But
makeup,
makeup-
knock, no.
but makeup is another tool
Closing
that
the
they could
bubble
play
door.
with.
Closing the bubble door.
Right?
I'm sorry?
Makeup is another tool that they could play with to enhance the look of the film.
When you're doing makeup for a film, you have to think about they're gonna be blown up. So,
Oh, right, yeah.
You know,
On
so
the
they're
big
gonna be
screen,
blown
yeah.
up.
Especially in
so that's
HD, they can see all the crinkles.
Yes.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray,
Yeah.
4K.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's why you have
scary.
to like. That's why there's specific HD products for that, because it bounces the light a certain way.
Oh,
It
that's pretty cool.
absorbs.
When like Blu-ray came out, your makeup artists were like, "Oh fuck!"
Like, oh my god, you can see every little
HDR.
mistake.
Like pore, dude. You could see the pores. That's
Dude, that
intense.
trips me out. I'm like, dude, you could see like the makeup and then like the little pore. Like, it's good makeup, but you know there's makeup.
Yep, your work has to remain hidden in order to be done well.
Yeah, that's the deal with sound too.
Oh yeah, you can definitely recognize bad audio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
not
because you don't know what the heck they're saying the whole time.
You're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta get some.
Well, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for coming. I learned a lot from you.
Oh,
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
it's a
make
whole different world. Huh?
I
We
know
have a whole
it
other bubble.
is.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh
yeah,
my
you
God.
guys.
We have
a
our own
whole
bubble,
nother-
too.
Yeah. No one ever
Yeah.
talks to makeup till like it comes on the podcast.
Yeah, that's why I was so
know.
like, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
we got a
Yeah.
makeup
And now
artist
she
here
gets to
with
vent.
And I'll be like, all right, let me lay it down. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Do you have an Instagram people can check out?
Yes, it is going to be Slade, period, by Suzy.
Nice.
It was inspired by Portugal the Man.
Hey, we did a
Hey,
music
shout
video
out.
for them in
Dude, I
film
like
school.
smoked weed with them.
Are you serious?
With Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Love you.
This
Long
is
time ago
so
at the
long
Troubadour.
ago.
I was
Wow,
like,
that's
dude, we
small
took
world.
shots. Like,
Really?
yeah. I love that band. That's why I was like, Slade, period, by Suzy.
Nice.
Well, send them the podcast.
Yeah.
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 On the road.
Thank you so much for listening, guys. If you want, you can check out our website at setstoriespodcast.com, where we will have everyone's info, where you can hire them. Please have them on set because they're awesome. I know Susie's awesome. I want to have you on my set for sure.